Alright, Pip from Private Pip Forge back again. Here's what I'm going to end up with on the blade. I'm going to go ahead and grind this out, thin it down and all. I may leave a little bit larger blade, but I'm going to go ahead and clean that up and get that going. So, without further ado, okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave a little bit larger blade than what I originally planned on. I'm going to go ahead and Dremel out this and these finger choles so I can see how it fits my hand, and then I'll come back and work on the bevels. But there's a start for you. Be back with you shortly. Alright, here we go. I went ahead and cleaned up the finger hole and the finger choles. I have marked on each side roughly where I'm wanting the grinds to end up, and I'm going to end up removing the work table so I can have more room to work on there, and I'll be right back and start the grinds on that. Alright, got a fresh belt, and I'm going to start work on this bevel. Alright, I'm going to rough in the bevel on the other side and go from there. I'll be back with it after I'm done with that. Gives me a slight distal taper with a little bit beefier on the flats. I've got probably a little bit less than a dime thickness left on that bevel, which should be plenty good for me to harden it. I've actually got the finger tools and all in pretty good. I'm happy with how that's looking, and go ahead and move to hardening and tempering. Alright, here's the blade being prepped for the handle. Cleaned up the bevels, it's been hardened and tempered. I'm going to leave the forged scale on. Finger ring and all fits, moves nicely. Tapered the edges of it. And this is a rough handle that you just saw me sanding. I'm going to get a couple small pins and be epoxied, and then I'll come in and actually roll in the finger grooves so that it'll have a little bit more contour and all to it for when I'm holding it. But here's a close look at that. Here's a little cleaver that I've started working on, I guess you can, or small Tonto style, little everyday carry deal, you know, something small, compact, but still got a good enough blade to use on multiple things. But yes, so this is essentially what we're going to end up with as far as the look for this one. And of course I'll round off the like I said, round in this more and stuff, and I might, yeah, I'm going to round the edges here just a little bit more, right in here with the palm and all fits, but I'll be back after I get all that done in the assemble to show you the final pick. Alright, there you go. Alright. There it is, the finished Karambit. Karambit. I went ahead and used a Dremel with a sanding disc to make the finger grooves. Matched them up pretty good on both sides. Rounded the corners and everything. And it actually fits pretty good. I like the way things line up. I'm going to put a little bit better edge on it, but it's fairly sharp. And there we go. Not too bad. Still got to put my maker's mark on there, but other than that, that's the finished knife. Y'all have a blessed one.